Y'all know Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 10 o'clock. Good morning. Zelda Robinson guest starring for Effie, Rolfe. As we kick off the 10 o'clock hour with Hezekiah Walker, Lonnie Hunter, and the voices of St. Mark, GMWA Women of Worship. Here's God's property. My life is in your hands, 1390.
No matter what you...
It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration, inviting you to join our own Gerald Montgomery as the master of ceremony, presenting the Testimony in Concert. That's with Rex Appeal. Special guest Kim McFarland and St. Sabina's Praise Team. It's happening Saturday, July 10th at 7 p.m. at the Mount Calvary Church of God in Christ, 5500 West Race. If you need more information, call 773-233-5453 or 773-925-7656. Brought to you by Gospel Radio 1390. Here's Lonnie Hunter and the voices of St. Mark. Yes, even me. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Vicki Winans, Long As I Got King Jesus. And as long as you've got Governor State University, you can be a part of the live studio audience for Dealing with Diversity. It's a Governor State University telecourse beginning June 1st, and it's still going on. Tapings are at 4:30 and at 7:20, and you can take part by calling 708-534-7270. That's 708-534-7270. It's course credit and non-credit options are available. Brought to you from Governor State University and Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Here's the Chicago Mass, signed, sealed, and delivered. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 1040. I hope you're enjoying your morning with me. I'm Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe. Hope your July 4th was a wonderful one. As we continue, today's Monday. Doesn't even feel like a Monday, does it? Thanks to the Jacobs family on the 900 block North Lockwood on the west side for inviting me over for dinner yesterday. Boy, you talk about some good food. Ever had dumplings? On a hot day? So refreshing. Can't believe it, but it was simply scrumptious. Thank you again for the invitation. Your Grace and Mercy, 1390. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Marvin Sapp, Your Grace and Mercy. It's 1048. Good morning. Zelda Robinson here, guest starring for Effie Rolfe. As we continue with more music of love and inspiration, but reminding you to join Willie Wilson at Christ Universal Temple Saturday, August 7th at 3:30 p.m. Remember the third annual outreach? Well, actually, it was the second annual outreach. This year will be the third annual outreach. It's a church outreach program sponsored by McDonald's Corporation. If you'd like for your church to be involved, feel free to call 1-888-MY-CHOIR. That's 1-888-MY-CHOIR. There will be the Chicago, Northwest Indiana 3,000 voice choir, the national and local gospel artists, and there's also the 100 voice youth choir. I remember going last year. Oh my goodness, it was at White Sox Park last year. Well, this is like the prelude to this, so you don't want to miss it, and I hope to see you there. Brought to you by Gospel Radio 1390. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 11 o'clock. Good morning. Zelda Robinson guest starring for Effie Rolfe as we kick off the 11 o'clock hour with the Reverend Clay Evans, Dottie Peoples, Daryl Coley, and Walter Hawkins. Coming up in 1 hour. Yes, it's 12 noon, the All Request Hour. Get those requests in now at 591-3870, 1390. A testimony. Yes, I do, on the All New Gospel Radio 1390. Music of love and inspiration, inviting you to join the Inglewood United Methodist Church Choir, presenting their annual concert, Revive Us Again. It's happening this Sunday, July 11th at 4 p.m. at the Inglewood United Methodist Church, 6400 South Stewart, with the Reverend Gene Johnson as pastor. If you're headed out today, be sure and wear something cool, drink lots of water. This is not a healthy time of the year to be out. You know why? This is stroke season. I see people jogging and running and cycling. Take the time and be still. God has a message for you. Here's Daryl Coley, Gospel Radio 1390, Savarine. It's the Honor Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Lean on me, Kirk Franklin. Coming up real soon in the 12 o'clock hour, yes, it's the All Request Hour. It's your chance to hear whatever it is that your little heart desires. Happy birthday to WGCI's only Juanita Mays in the sales department and Diane Johnson, whose birthday is July 6th. Happy birthday from 1390. Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. You ought to help me pray. It's the New Faith Baptist Church. It's 11:47. Good morning, Zelda Robinson. Guest starring for Effie Rolfe, reminding you that Pastor Isaac Dwayne Brown and the Life Giving Ministries Church invites you to share in their 4th year anniversary celebration gospel musical extravaganza. Special guests will be Mrs. Ludella Evans-Reed and the Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church Choir. It's happening this Friday, so mark that on your calendar, 7:30 p.m. at Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church with the Reverend Clay Evans, 45th Place and Princeton Avenue. You know, I've got to get over there and see the Reverend Clay Evans. I really enjoyed his ministry. I've only been there a couple of times, but it's like going home again. You always get that good feeling. Coming up in the 12 o'clock hour, yes, your requests are headed this way, so keep it right here. And good morning to Elizabeth Watkins, that Shirley Caesar record that I played, Jesus, I Love Calling You. You know I played it just for you, from Gospel Radio 1390. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 1 minute before noon. Good afternoon. Zelda Robinson guest starring for Effie Rolfe on Monday, July 5th. What a day. What a way to spend your holiday, your work week. Starting off enjoying gospel music. What more could you ask for? Yes, it's the All Request Hour, and it's your turn to listen to whatever it is that your hearts desire. Let's go to the request line. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration, reminding you that the Tommies, yes, Chicago's own, the Thompson Community Singers, are inviting you to join their membership drive. Yes, they're looking for you. That means if you're a lead singer, a soprano, or an alto, they expect you to show up every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. at Friendship Baptist Church, 5200 West Jackson. Call 708-531-1108. That's 708-531-1108. More music from the request line from Gospel Radio 1390.
There was a little old lady.
It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. You know, God, He's definitely a miracle worker. Miracles are always in the making. All we have to do is just be receptive to them. And speaking of being receptive, you know, coming up in August is the Bud Billiken Parade. You've got children. They're little miracles. Yes, they are. It's your chance to have them win prizes and be king or queen for a day. Yes, it's the Bud Billiken King and Queen Contest. It's at the Bud Billiken Parade. It's the 7th annual Bud Billiken Parade. Did I say 7 or 70th? More like 70th, like 6970. It's happening Saturday, August 14th. So be sure and check out the Chicago Defender for details on the Bud Billiken King and Queen Contest. If you're out and about today, be sure and drink lots of water. Hot and humid today, mostly high in the 90s. It will be cooling off to about 70 degrees tonight. There is a chance of thunderstorms late, so if you're going to be out and about, be sure and take your umbrella with you. More inspirational music headed your way from Shirley Caesar, and music from the request line for Bruce on the West Side from Gospel Radio 1390. It's the All New Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Jesse Dixon, music from the request line, I Am Redeemed. And let's keep the young man in our prayers who decided to take the life of Coach Richie Birdsong from Northwestern University. He definitely needs prayer from Gospel Radio 1390. It's the the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe, as we continue in the 1 o'clock hour with more inspirational music from Albertina Walker, the Williams Brothers, and the Kurt Carr Singers. Let's pick it up just a little bit with the minister Reginald Earl McCracken and the Voices of Christ pressing my way from Gospel Radio 1390. Good afternoon. It's the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. The Williams Brothers, Waiting on Jesus. It's 1:21. Good afternoon. Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe. Reminding you to join Richard Steele and Sasha Dalton from the Spirit Express Morning Show to join them in their broadcast live from Edna's in celebration of being the #1 gospel station in Chicago. And the first 50 people will receive a free breakfast courtesy of Edna's Wednesday, July 14th at 6 a.m. Gospel Radio 1390. It's the all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Anything is possible. Chicago's own youth edition. Now, you know they were once standing outside in the subway and playing on corners. So if they can do it, what does that mean? That you can do it too. And all the other youth choirs too. There is the Stimmage Inspirational Youth Choir, and they invite you to come as you are and get your praise on with special guest star Bryant Jones and Chosen. It's all happening Sunday, July 11th at 4 p.m. at the Zion Grove Baptist Church, 23133 East 39th Street. That's 39th and Pershing Road. And guess what? It's absolutely free. Just show up in your blue jeans with the Reverend Charles Morrow as pastor. Look forward to seeing you there from Gospel Radio 1390. I'm Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe on 1390. Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe on Gospel Radio. Coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, the Dallas-Fort Worth Mass Choir, Lou Rawls and CeCe Winans. And I've got tickets for you coming up real soon to see the gospel stage play, What's Love Got to Do with It? Keith Washington and Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Gospel Radio 1390. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Dallas-Fort Worth Mass Choir, I'd Rather Have Jesus. And we started the 6 o'clock hour out with Youth Edition with Anything is Possible. Oh, yes, it is. With God, all things are possible. It's 6:13. Keep it right here. I've got more great tickets and music coming your way. All Gospel Radio 1390. Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. The Christianaires with their brand new one, On Time with Paul Porter with the Standing Room Only CD. That's their new one. Don't you just love that song? A live testimony. CeCe Winans before that, Come On Back Home. And Lou Rawls with Forever I Do. And you knew this good weather was not going to last forever, didn't you? Well, winter is officially here, whether it says it or not. Increasingly cloudy tonight, low in the upper 20s to mid-30s. Winds diminishing 10 to 15 miles per hour. You know, we probably never paid attention to that before, but it's been so windy. It's good to know that. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high in the upper 40s with winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Currently, it's 31 degrees at Gospel Radio 1390. And the request lines are open 312-591-3878. 312-591-3878. Zelda Robinson guest starring for Effie Rolfe on Gospel Radio 1390. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Bill Withers with Lovely Day. Did you happen to see part 2 of Mother Flora's Family last night on Channel 2? Bill Withers, the very beginning of the song, the very beginning of the movie played one of his songs, Grandma's, and just reminded me of that. That was a wonderful movie. If you didn't get a chance to see it, well, ask somebody if they taped it for you. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's the 1998 WGCI AM and FM Urban Radio Music Awards presented by Amoco Oil Company and the Chicago Tribune. That's coming up this Saturday, November 14th at 8 p.m. at the Chicago Theater, 175 North State Street, hosted by one of Hollywood's funniest comedians, Steve Harvey. Tickets are on sale now at the Chicago Theater box office or call Ticketmaster at 312-902-1500. Co-sponsored by Jewel Osco, American Airlines, A&M Records, and Arista Records. Still to come in the 9 o'clock hour, 9 hits at 9 from Gospel Radio 1390. Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It is for me. Oh, yes, it is. It's just for you. All of this music that we play, it's just for you. Gospel Radio 1390, the 1998 WGCI AM and FM Urban Radio Music Awards presented by Amoco Oil Company and the Chicago Tribune. And November 14th at 8 p.m. at the Chicago Theater, 175 North State Street, hosted by one of Hollywood's funniest comedians, Steve Harvey. Tickets on sale now at the Chicago Theater box office or call Ticketmaster at 312-902-1500. Co-sponsored by Jewel Osco, American Airlines, A&M Records, and Arista Records. Still to come in the 9 o'clock hour, 9 hits at 9 from Gospel Radio 1390. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Marvelous. Don't you just love it? And I've got new music coming up in this hour from Melvin Williams, Marietta Brown Clark, The Winans, and Nancy Jackson from all Gospel Radio 1390. The request lines are open at 591-3878. That's 591-3878. Here's brand new music. You're gonna love it from Gospel Radio 1390. Music of love and inspiration. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Marietta Brown Clark, The Breaking of Day. That's from her latest CD, from her new CD, How I Feel. Melvin Williams at the top of the 7 o'clock hour with Never Seen Your Face. I really like that song, don't you? The request lines are open at 312-591-3878. That's 591-3878. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Effie Rolfe will feature local gospel talent, the Gospel Showcase. If you're a local gospel artist or choir, send in a high-quality cassette of an original song to Gospel Showcase, 332 South Michigan Avenue, Suite 600, Chicago, Illinois, 60604. Include your name, address, and phone number for Gospel Radio 1390. This is Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe on 1390. Hi, who's this?
Peterson.
Hi, who's this?
Deborah Peterson.
Hi, Mrs. Peterson. How are you?
I'm just fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for calling in and letting us know how much you enjoy the program. What can I do for you?
Oh, I would like to hear Anita Baker, Ain't No Need in Crying.
Ain't No Need of Crying?
Yes.
Well, let me see if we can find that here for you. But before you go, can you do me a favor?
What is
Tell
that?
everybody what's your favorite station.
My favorite station is 1390.
The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. That's the Winans duet with Anita Baker. Ain't no need of worrying. No, there's no need. Because I got the tickets right here. Yes, I do. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Right now, if you're caller number 13 at 591-3878 or star 1390 on your Ameritech cellular phone, you can win a pair of tickets to see the gospel stage play What's Love Got to Do with It? Starring Keith Washington and Vanessa Bell Armstrong. That's Saturday, November 21st at the Chicago Theater. Tickets are available at the Chicago Theater box office and all Ticketmaster locations. From the new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Good luck, and yeah, good luck. Be sure to turn up the weather, turn up the heat tonight, and put some more blankets on the bed. It's going to be a little cold down into the 20s, and tomorrow high up in the 40s with winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Would you look at the request lines? Oh, they're all lit up. I've got to go and get a winner. All dusty, all gospel, 1390. 1390. Hi, who's this? Hello.
Hello.
Gospel Radio. Hi, who's this?
Danny?
Danny who?
Danny Mullins.
Danny Mullins?
Uh-huh.
What side of town you calling from, Danny?
Southside.
South side. And why are you calling me, Danny?
I wanted to be the 13th caller
The 13th caller?
for the tickets.
Oh, my goodness. Did I say number 12 or 13?
Number 13.
I said number 13. You're absolutely right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, you did win a pair of tickets to see the gospel stage play What's Love Got to Do with It?
Great.
Starring Keith Washington and Vanessa Bell Armstrong, coming up November 21st at the Chicago Theater.
Great.
Hope to see you there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Danny, before you go, tell everybody what's your favorite station.
Of course, 1390.
The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. Been there, done that, I know you have. That's the Reverend Timothy Wright and the BJ Mass Choir. It's 7:45. Good evening. Zelda Robinson, guest starring for Effie Rolfe on Gospel Radio 1390. Would like to say hello to Shirley, Carla, and Rosemary on the south side. And don't forget about Ruby on the west side. Thank you so much for calling and letting us know how much you enjoy the program. Hi, who's this?
My name is Vivian.
Hi, Vivian. What side of town you calling from?
I'm calling from the north side.
From the north side. And what can I do for you this evening?
Anything by the Mass Choir.
The Chicago Mass Choir?
Yeah, Chicago Mass
They just happen to be highlighted in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll see if we can get something on for you. Before you go, Vivian, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Tell everybody what's your favorite station.
1390.
A beginner's guide.
The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's 7:55, 5 minutes before the 8 o'clock hour. Yes, we've been highlighting the Chicago Mass Choir this evening, and I cannot tell you how many requests I've gotten from the Chicago Mass Choir. It's just unbelievable. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the west side of Chicago.
From the west side?
Yes.
And what would you just happen to be doing at home on a Wednesday evening?
Right now, I'm cooking my dinner. I can't get my dinner done listening to you guys in the kitchen praising the Lord.
That is so wonderful here. What are you doing in the kitchen? What you cooking, girl?
I'm cooking some chicken, some spinach, macaroni and cheese, and cornbread.
Oh my goodness! Now see, you want to start something. You want me to be at your house as soon as I leave this station at 10 o'clock.
Anytime you want.
I'm gonna hold you to that now.
All right.
And what can I play for you?
Just as soon as I get there from the Chicago Mass Choir.
And you can count on it, Ruby. Before you go, tell me what's your favorite station.
1390.
The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration. It's the 5th annual Afrocentric celebration theme, Fellowship Through Love and Peace at St. James United Methodist Church, 4611 South Ellis Avenue, Sunday, November 15th at 3 p.m. For more information, call 773-285-4244. 10 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, Zelda Robinson keeping you company. Guest starring for Effie Rolfe on Gospel Radio 1390 until 9 o'clock. Still to come, Diane Reeves, Dawkins and Dawkins, and Commissioned from Gospel Radio 1390. The all-new Gospel Radio 1390, music of love and inspiration, 8:20, 20 minutes after the 8 o'clock hour on a Wednesday, November 11th. It is cold outside. I hope you got home safely this evening. That was Diane Reeves, Come to the River, from the Art and Survival CD. Fred Hammond from the request line, Please Don't Pass Me By. And The Lady, Her Lover, and Her Lord. If you have not read that book, do yourself a favor. I think I'm on chapter 8 where it talks about her lover, and it has absolutely nothing what you think it is. So do yourself a favor, get the book. The video was good too. From the request line, it's hi, it's Zelda. Who's this?
This is Katie Kirkwood.
Hi, Katie. How you doing?
Fine.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Department of Corrections,
The Department of Corrections. Which one?
Division 9,
Over downtown or over on California?
on California.
Oh, okay. You work in Division 9?
Yes, I
My
do.
sister works over there.
Oh, okay. What is your sister's name?
Officer Foster.
Oh, yeah, I know her very well.
Do you
Very
really?
sweet person.
Oh, okay. Well, be sure and tell her I said hello.
Okay,
What
thank-
can I do for you this evening?
I would like for you to play the gospel song, Dawkins and Dawkins.
Oh, their brand new one, Need to Know?
Yes.
You can count on it. And before you go, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Tell everybody in Chicago, what's your favorite station?
1390 AM.
New Gospel Radio, music of love and inspiration, 1390 from the request line, Commissioned, Running Back to You. That's for Rexford, working out at O'Hare Airport. Thank you for calling and letting us know how much you enjoy the program. Dawkins and Dawkins, Need to Know, and Diana Reeves, Come to the River. And I think you want to stay away from the river tonight. It's pretty cold outside.